Hey guys, it's important that I tell you about the Puheks family and the Roberts family. This woman named Linda Puheks has the same exact voice as the lady that is conducting my Title IX investigation for sexual harassment and sexual assault that was done to me by my athletic training instructor and also done to me by my Spanish instructor. So I went ahead and took that into consideration when communicating with them. Lo and behold, Linda Puheks, who is the wife of the General of War Game Exercises, very fucking corrupt, is intentionally screwing me over and causing me distress so that she can try to get at my security clearance's damages compensation. And her husband did the same thing. Her husband actually came onto the military base and claimed that I physically assaulted him so that he could get me arrested, so that he could torture me and try to break me, right? And so this is a trend of behavior in the Puheks family, and this is something that I've experienced from them. As far as the Roberts go, I was over at the library getting some schoolwork done today. I stayed there very late, had a lot of work to do, and Andrew Roberts is sitting there, wearing a baseball jersey and trying to, spur a conversation of sports. So I humored him, just trying to see what his emotions were like, and he seemed pretty calm, but the fact of the matter is that guy stalked me all the way to NAU campus, and he knew exactly where I was going to be. He knew that I was in the library, so that's kind of yuck. Another issue that I've had in the exact same library is Andrew Roberts, also known as Alexander Roberts, acting as having his sister act as an IT technician. When she acts as an IT technician, she cross-dresses, acts like a dude, and she does that because she's trying to rage bait, and she hopes that I'm somehow sexist against LGBT people. She's hoping that somehow I am sexist against people that are femboys, as they're called, but I'm not. If she wants to, if that's who she is, cool. If that isn't, whatever, just live your best life. But that's not actually the real scenario. The scenario isn't that she is a femboy and she wants to gauge my reaction. The issue is more so that she pretends to be a femboy because she's hoping to rage bait me. She's hoping to elicit some sort of negative response from me that she can then take to the Flagstaff LGBT community, which is huge, by the way. Flagstaff is very liberal. I enjoy it here. That's one of the reasons why I'm here, is a lot of level-headed and open-minded people. But yeah, so she's trying to rage bait me. That's the same exact thing that James Williams do. He tried to claim that his name was Kaylay Williams, and that he's secretly transgender or secretly gender fluid. And this has been a trend, a lot of people pretending that they're secretly gender fluid, that they're secretly transgender, and trying to rage bait and trying to elicit some sort of negative response from me so that they can take that response back to the community and use it as fuel to their robbery fire, fuel to their racketeering fire to justify their behavior. And yeah, so I thought that was important to mention. I think those details are really important to bring up. James Williams has been stalking me around NAU campus. Just the last video I posted was him wearing a Native American's disguise. And also he shows up to my anthropology class cross-dressing as a woman. And, James is the kind of guy, growing up around him and even pretty recently, like, he'd homophobically call people faggots and stuff. And we've all been kids before, and times change. Our grandparents used to say the N-word, and most of them stopped, right? And the same thing goes for that, right? It's like, sure, I was a little kid with him once a long time ago, back when I was able to trust him, back when he wasn't trying to rob me, right? And we said things like that nonchalantly because back in the day there wasn't that kind of forward progressiveness and disdain for saying awful things like that. And so when we thought it was okay, we would say it, right? But even recently, that's the kind of stuff that he would say, and he would nonchalantly call people faggots and stuff. And so for him to suddenly pretend that he can use that N-word card of the gay folks, is kind of odd to me because That's just so not him, you know, and it's very clear that he's just playing into some sort of political role that other people are forcing him into because he's this easily manipulated, you know, vulnerable individual. And it's really sad to see. And it's sad to see, you know, Andrew Roberts' sister, who goes by the name Amanda. It's sad to see her, you know, conducting herself that way. It's sad to see my sister try to put on a bunch of makeup so that she can secretly videotape herself sitting nearby me and pretend that she's so good at disguising herself or whatever. And it's all very sad, it's all very pathetic, and it's all very Noor-like behavior. And so I figured I'd post this video and let you guys know what's going on with respect to that part of the interactions that I have with all these kinds of folks, because you deserve to know. And, you know, I deserve to be free from this kind of persecution. Thank you for listening.